Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live streaming session. It is day number 1 of year 2 that we are starting this live stream. Again, for those of you who joined me or just joined me or have seen my videos before, thank you so much for enjoying my content, for talking about my content, for sharing it with other people. And if you haven't, you're confused about what the channel is, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. So the first 4 things, the channel is about really 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me creating music, or me practicing live, you practicing with me, us suggesting different exercises so we can get better at practicing, because perfect practice makes perfect, and that's going to help us get from the intermediate all the way to the virtuoso level guitar playing, which is where we're trying to go. The second part of the practice is about improv. Improv is a very important skill to have, which is why we're practicing it. Because I not only think, I know improvisational skill is very important, especially when you're writing music. So we're trying to get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level of improvisational music, which I will be doing at least 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes of improvisational work every single night. You'll get to see that, you can judge it, and then maybe you can use the same backing tracks that I've used, and then sort of maybe add a 15-second clip to my Facebook page. That way I can see what you've done. We can discuss how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and how we can get better, how we can all get better as a community. Third thing is what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music using Logic Pro X. Music for myself. 99% of the stuff I will be creating will be music for myself, whether they're instrumentals or songs that I sing and songwrite myself. And it will be done on a regular basis, meaning every single day I will be posting something music related, something that I've worked on Logic Pro X, whether it's stuff I'm doing for myself, for other people, or scores of musical scores that I'm creating for people who do short films in the area in which I live. You can judge me on all of that. That's what the whole channel is about. So using those skills as a guitar player, in music theory and improvisational skills to not get writer's block, so that I can create music every single day. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The fourth thing I sort of noticed is just when nobody watches the channel serves as a video log as to where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. Okay? With that, and I save all the videos so you can check them out later. And I'm trying to make this a 24-hour channel so that nobody really has to wait for me to get on the live stream. They can just join me at any given point in time. Now, if that sounds good to you, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. As long as whatever you're commenting on the channel doesn't violate YouTube policy, I don't particularly care. I'm sure I will come up with some excuse later to say, oh, you know, that's kind of hurtful what you said to me. It made my feelings hurt, or whatever it is. I'm sure it is. We're all people. You know, as of right now, I can't see it, but the internet knows all. So with that being said, try to be respectful, people, if you're talking on the channel or if you're going to comment, and that's it. And make sure it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines. So the second thing is I ask people to do this because I'm not eligible to receive advertiser-driven revenue, and I'm not eligible, and it makes no sense for me to join the Amazon affiliate program at this particular point in time because I don't have enough eyeballs on screen. I ask people to do 2 things. Check out the Coffee account, ko-fi .com, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, that's in the description of the video if you want to donate anywhere between $1 to a gajillion, bajillion, infinity dollars to the account if you want to. Okay, it does help out with the channel. Like I said, my goal is to reach net zero, and net zero for me at this point is making the minimum. Well, I have like $5,000 or $6,000 worth of equipment I need to purchase over the next couple of months, and most of that is expenses because I do have to get a new computer. Or the biggest part of that expense would be a new computer. But again, making about $35, $35 a session, which would be about $35 a day, is the immediate goal of trying to make this channel reach net zero. So that means net zero for me is basically free for you as it is for me. Okay. The second thing I ask people to do is check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. So do your own research. But in the event that you want to add cryptocurrency as a dimension to your investment portfolio, the sites that I'm offering you are sites that I've been on for over 4 years. I enjoy all of them for very different reasons. I'm mostly on Binance. If you must know, I'm mostly on Binance. I do use Coinbase every once in a while, and Bitpanda I use a lot because it helps me. I've switched back between my Binance and my Bitpanda account all the time. eToro I use because there are stocks on there, so it's different. So like I said before, if you join in these sites using my referral links, the perks will be exponentially larger than that of what you would get if you signed up by yourself. They'll do the same thing for you after you've spent, I think, a month or so on their site, and you've traded on their site hundreds of times. Like I said, if you spend $50 on any of these sites, $50 or more, there will be perks. Okay, you have to make a certain amount of trades, but I think it's anywhere between 5 to 10 trades with that $50. So you don't have to add $50 for every trade. That $50, if you make, I don't know, 5 to 10 trades, something like that. It's in the fine print. They will offer you, some of the sites like Binance will offer you $100 cash back. Whatever they offer you, they will offer me as I'm the referring clients, like the refer a friend program at the bank. Whatever they offer you, they will offer me, and in turn, this channel, as I'm adding 15 to 20% of my total gains in cryptocurrency at the end of the year, so on January 1st, 2026, I will be adding that back into what I'm purchasing on the channel. Last year, I bought a G1X Zoom multi-effects processor, okay, for my guitar, which I will be using to create the shorts that I will be creating in the next couple of weeks. If you want to do that, that's how it helps out with the channel. And the third thing is really the freest way to help out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms. Helping me grow my other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow all those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. We're going to move through these exercises as expeditiously as we possibly can. We're not glossing over these exercises. We're going to play them. We're going to talk about them. But we're going to do them in a very quick sort of manner, because the reality is not all of us have, because this isn't our first job, not all of us have the time to spend 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day on the guitar. And sometimes we want to do it. Sometimes we don't have the strength in our hands. Sometimes we don't have the time. The purpose of this is to make sure that everyone's here every single day and practicing the guitar, because consistency is foundational. People say consistency is key. It's not just key. It's the foundation. It's the bedrock on which your music dreams live. Practicing and being consistent in that practice every day lays the foundation for everything else, period. That's why I'm trying to get people to do this. So if you want to get involved and that sounds interesting to you, by all means, let's do it. We're at 70 beats per minute. We're doing this weird exercise that I learned a few weeks ago, and we're going to go for it. We're going to do it in double time. I made one more steak today than I did yesterday, and I want to continue working on this exercise a little bit more. However, today we do not have time. We're not going to have time till after the 7th really to work on a bunch of things, but on the 7th you will see that there will be a bunch of exercises that we will work on. We'll go over them a lot more because I'll have a lot more time. Like I said, they're renovating the building where I work. We're going to be doing a lot of work at home, at which point I have another 2.5-week vacation in the month of May, so I will be here. It's a staycation for me. The bite of the mosquito, John Petrucci style exercise. Again, I didn't invent it. I don't know if he invented it, but it's definitely in the song. Needs work too. We're going to do the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. think for now I'm going to try to take it all the way up the fretboard completely, because I think that this region right here gets really tough because I have fat fingers. Now we're going to go to the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to take the tempo down to 70 beats per minute again, and we're going to work on the Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise at 70 beats per minute. Then we're going to go from 70 to 80 and from 80 to 90. So let's go. Cleaner. Not as many mistakes. I think I made one or two big mistakes yesterday doing that at 70. It sounded cleaner. It still needs a lot of work, there's no question, but it sounded cleaner. Again, sounding much cleaner, fewer mistakes, cleaner, and that's what we're going for, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for incremental work. As some people can get it right off the bat, I'm not one of those people who gets it right away. I get it more quickly than most people, than a lot of people, but because I've been in it a little bit longer. But again, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a child prodigy, okay? Definitely not a child. I'm definitely not a prodigy, so... That sounded way better than yesterday. That's good. Again, like I said before, we're going for incremental improvements. We're trying to get better and better and better every day as we can. But at the same time, we have to understand that this stuff doesn't happen overnight. You're going to see guitarists that might get it right away on the first try. That's not you, and that's not me, okay? Let's be clear about that. Only way to get better is keep practicing and keep fixing mistakes and learning from those mistakes, and then practicing the fact that you've learned from those mistakes, and keep doing that. That's what it is. Practice, make mistakes, learn the mistakes, fix the mistakes, practice without the mistakes, make more mistakes again, learn from those mistakes, and the cycle repeats itself. Okay? Second sweep picking exercise, we're doing it at 100 and 110 and then 120 beats per minute. Let's go. one sounded really bad. Okay, again, I'm gonna turn up the tempo here, or turn up the metronome speed, and then turn up the volume, because I feel like some of it was in part because I was too concentrated on the notes and not concentrated enough on the click track. I don't want to say how I feel about that one. It's usually my sweet spot. It definitely sounded better than the 100 beats per minute one, but it's just not great. $120 needs work. $120 sounded better than 100 today. So we're at 105 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to do the scales at 105 beats per minute. Then from 100, well, not 105. We're going to do the scales at we're doing the scales at 105 beats per minute, but we're doing the E and the F major scales. Now we're taking the tempo down to 100 beats per minute, and we're doing the minor pentatonics, the E sharp, the E flat, and the E minor pentatonic scale and the F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Sorry. Brain freeze. I got 15 things going on in my head at the same time, and there's a bunch of thought trains, and all those thought trains crashed into one another. So I bugged out, yeah. 105 beats per minute. We're starting with the E major scale, first position. Again, 8's the octave position. We're playing positions 1 through 8. 8 being the octave position, meaning it's identical to the first position, but played after the 12th fret. So let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. Second position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, that's not true. This is fourth position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. Sixth position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position. The seventh position, E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the E major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the F major scale, 105 beats per minute, in positions 1 through 8. Let's go. Third position, second position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the F major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, let me turn this off. Psych! We're going to 90 beats per minute. We're doing the minor pentatonic scales at 90 beats per minute, starting with the E minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. I stopped in the middle of it because it just reminded me I need to toggle back to this main screen. Otherwise, it's going to keep trying to put up the screensaver, and it's going to knock me off the online connection. So let's go. Second position, E minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, E minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, Seventh position, nope, neither. Fifth position, E minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, the octave position of the E minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And now we're going to go right into the F minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. First position. Second position, F minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, fourth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, the octave position, the F minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Did it. Woo! Now we're going right, taking off the metronome. We don't need it. We're going to play the fun game called Find the Note, and we're playing Find the E, okay? We're finding the E note. Once we finish finding the E note, we're going to play the E all up and down the fretboard, and then we're going to do the chords, and then from the chords to the lick of the week, then lick of the week to the ABC Polyphia song, which we will be doing through the month of May, because that's when we're going to finish it by the end of this month. And improv. Let's go. We're in standard E8 DGB tuning, which E is open and 12 on the E string, on both the strings. So we go to open to 12 on the top E string, open to 12 on the top E string, and back to open to 12 on the bottom E string, open to 12 on the bottom E string to the A. We're at fret 719 on the A string, 719, 719, 719 on the A string. Now back to open to 12 on the bottom E string, open to 12, that's right, bottom E string, then open to 12 on the top E string, open to 12 on the top E string, then 5 and 17 on the B string, 5 and 17 on the B string, frets 5 and 17, 5 and 17, frets 5 and 17. 17 on the B string, then back to open 12 on the A string. Open 12 on the A string, then back to open 12 on the E string. I'm sorry, open 12 on the E string, then back to 7 and 19 on the A string. 7 and 19 on the A string. Then we go to 2 and 14 on the D string. That's 2 and 14 on the D string. Then we go back to 7 and 19 on the A string, 7 and 19 on the A string, then back to open 12, open 12, open 12 on the B string, then open 12, open 12, open 12 on the E string, then back to 5 and 17, 5 and 17 on the B string, 5 and 17, 5 and 17, 5 and 17 on the B string, then on the G string we're at 9 and 21 frets. 9 and 21 on the G string, frets, 9 and 21, 9 and 21, 9 and 21 on the G string, then back to 2 and 14 on the D string, frets 2 and 14 on the D string, then back to 7 and 19 on the A string, 7 and 19 on the A string, then back to open 12, open 12, open 12 on the E string, then we finish up with this right here. Now we're going right to the chords, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting with the E minor chords. We're doing the minor chords this week. We're doing the E minor and the F minor chords. In the middle, the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and following that up with the bottom 4 string chords, at which point we'll be going from the E to the F minor chords, okay? So let's start with the E, which sounds a little something like this right here. Code switching. We'll be playing each of these about 3 times. Go again. Now the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. Code switching. The rhythm chords, it sounds like something like this right here. Oh. Then. again. All right, now let's go to the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this. Then we go to the F minor chords, I'm sorry. So it sounds like this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right to the F minor chords, and then we're going to finish that up, and then we're going to go right into the Antonio Visario song. Oh yeah, melody chords. What's the next one? Oh, the backwards. Let's go again. Code switching. Let's go one more again. Not the inside chords. I'm sorry, my back is killing me right now. Killing me. Ooh. And then the rhythm chords sound a little something like this right here. Oh, sorry. again. Now that we finished with that right there, we're going to go right into the bottom 4 strings, which sounds a little something like this, as they say, right, y'all? Little Limp Bizkit for you. That's a lie. That's not Limp Bizkit. Well, it is a Limp Bizkit song, but it's the Mission Impossible theme that Limp Bizkit redid when they did Mission Impossible 2. Hey, the crazy thing is, I have never seen one Mission Impossible movie. Not even a segment. Maybe a clip. I have not seen one of those movies. Not that I have anything against Tom Cruise. Top Gun, amazing. Not the second one. I didn't see it because usually when they make second films, they're trash. But not always. But 9 times out of 10, they're pretty trash. Some movies are so good you can't make a sequel to them. And that's a personal opinion. But again, that's how, as Kendrick Lamar would say, that's just how I feel. Yeah. Yeah. And Dolomite, that's just how I feel. I can't say that. That's too much. That's not cursing on the channel. That's being needlessly vulgar. Yeah. Click on this Instagram video. It's Antonio Visario. If you want to sign up for his account, please sign up for it, or at least like the video and watch it a few times. Help him get the credit that he deserves, so he'll keep making these awesome videos. I'm going to play through this video once or twice so that you can hear it. Oh, of course, the channel's muted. As we know what it is, so I'm going back to this main screen, try it out. Dying. Oh, at least somebody's watching my video when I cough right on my own saliva. This is crazy. All right, we're going to get right into the ABC Polyphia riff. If I am not too busy dying. My bad. Man, if that doesn't end up a YouTube internet sensation just for me being stupid, and I can't even control my own juicy brain. Let's get right to it. I played this riff a bunch of times. It is still one of the hardest riffs I've ever had to learn. Doing the introduction to the ABC Polyphia riff, and we're going to do the solo at 90 beats per minute. We're at 120 beats per minute for those of you who are watching. That one got away from me right there.
Well, I'm gonna have to keep going over that because that's clearly I'm probably around 75% good with that. 75% meaning like 75% is I can hit accurately. 75, not 75% of the time, but I can play 75% of it almost perfectly. But I play without the distortion. And distortion helps a lot. If you hear the song, it doesn't sound like there's a lot of distortion on it, but there's enough effects on the pedal or on the particular sound to where it's clean. And he uses a strap too. Obviously, when you are practicing or you're playing live or you're playing you're doing a studio live session. Yeah, we're gonna work on the solo, and we're gonna get this done this month. I promise you that. That's gonna be done this month for sure. And you're gonna hear a lot of my mistakes because I play clean. Okay, it's just what it is. And then next week, or not next week, but next month, it's going to be this. We'll get into that later. Another tough riff, another polyphia riff. Turning this off, we're going right into what we call the ABC polyphia riff, and we're going to do that again. And I'm glad that nobody's watching me because I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh. All right, I'm done being weird. Let's go right into this song. Load, please. E major backing track.
That one gets a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Commercials. Don't need them. I don't know why it's not closing out these screens once I click on them. This is crazy. Okay? Okay. This crazy as hell. Last one. You know what? I'm sorry. That one is way too similar to the last one we just did. So I'm going to do one in F major, and I'm putting this on right now. That ended unexpectedly, and I wasn't even paying no attention. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I'm going to have for today. For those of you who not joined the channel and didn't see me coughing up a lung earlier today, thank goodness. I know one person did because it said there was one person on the screen, and I hope that my eyes have deceived me because I just got glasses, because my eyes are getting worse and worse every day because I'm dying. That's a joke. It's a joke, but I am wearing glasses now. Runs in the family, I guess. In any case, if you've not watched the channel before, this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things are about the live stream. I'm going to practice every day. You're going to practice with me. We're going to discuss how we can get better at practice and different influencers who are going to help us get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level of guitar playing. Not skipping any steps, just to try to make this spiel a little faster. Second thing the channel is about me getting better at improvisational stuff. You judging me on my improvisational stuff, and maybe you also checking out some of the stuff that I have. And you also creating stuff using the instrumental tracks that I have up there, or the backing tracks that I have. Put a 15, 30-second clip on my Facebook page so we can discuss what you've done on one day. One day we can discuss what you've done, I've been doing, and what we can do as a collective to try to get better at understanding and completely mastering our fretboard to get from the intermediate, obviously, to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing with the time that we have and being consistent. The third thing is what the whole channel's about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. Period. That's what it's about. Okay, you've seen me just do the practice thing. You've not seen me put anything up there, but that is what the whole channel is about. I'm creating the whole channel around me creating electronic music using my guitar as the principal instrument, a principal source of inspiration to create the best production of songs that I'm writing for myself. I'm singing songwriting on those tracks, or I'm writing tracks for other people, or I'm creating music and scores, musical scores for people who are working on short films in the air. So 95% of stuff that is going to be done, it's going to be stuff working for me and my personal development as a producer / songwriter. If any of that sounds good to you, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The second thing, the last thing is when people don't watch the channel, it kind of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. Okay, so it serves as video log. As I save all these videos, I'm not sure if YouTube's going to start charging people for space. I imagine that they will at some point. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, beg of you, to please go ahead and like and comment, subscribe to the channel. Okay, as long as the comments don't violate YouTube policy, I don't really care. Okay, I would hope that your comments, if you're going to make negative comments, make them constructive criticism comments, things that will actually help. If not, you're just kind of wasting space. But at the same time, I'm not going to tell you what you should and shouldn't do with your voices. Okay, freedom of speech, baby. I get it. As long as it doesn't violate YouTube policy, I don't really care. And there's not too much I can say about it anyway. But I hope that you will be constructive and mindful of the people who are trying to help out with the channel. Okay. Second thing I ask people to do is during this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory and a time period at which that makes no sense for me to join the Amazon affiliate program, I ask people to check out my coffee link, ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, the description is available in the video, and you can make donations on that site starting from €1 up to however many bajillions of dollars you want to give me. If you don't want to do that, then check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of every video. The cryptocurrency links they're links to signing up for those websites using my code, and my code will give you perks that will be exponentially better than that of which you get if you sign up by yourself. There will be gifts from like $35 to $25 to $100 worth of cryptocurrency trading fees off of trading fees, or they'll give you $100 or $50 cash back, whatever the case may be, depending on the site. And if you decide to make it, well, obviously you spend money and you have to purchase, you have to do a certain amount of transactions with it, just like with any bank referral thing. If you want to check it out, by all means do it. I've been involved in all these websites for over half a decade. They're all pretty great for different reasons. My favorite one is by far and away Binance. I use it more than any of the other sites, but I do use Bitpanda the second most, which I use Bitpanda twice a week, and I use Binance like every couple of minutes. Not really every week, but a lot. More than 3 or 4 times a day, for sure. If you want to check it out and you want to get involved in cryptocurrency, the best way is to join any or all of these platforms. And signing up and spending $50 or more will give you perks. Those perks they offer you, they will extend to me. And by extension, this channel, as I'm adding 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100 back into the channel at the end of the year. If you don't want to do that, then the second easiest way, which is the third thing I talk about, the second easiest way to help me grow this channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms. Whether I'm active on those platforms like YouTube and Facebook, or I'm not active at all on those platforms like TikTok and Twitch, helping me grow those accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow my Facebook account. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to give a shout out to my friend Yanis, who actually helped me out with starting this channel. I sent him a message earlier this morning. I didn't want to post it to Facebook because I don't have enough subscribers, and it just seems like weird pandering to somebody who actually has a following on YouTube. And I was like, I'll give it a shout out on Facebook when I get the artists or get enough followers to show that, I built this whole thing because I'm still in the building phases or still in the strengthening and building phases of this particular channel. I guess you're always in the construction phase, but I'm literally building this thing foundationally. So I'm still laying the foundation for this channel. I told my friend, I said, thank you so much because you inspired me to get on YouTube and to get the internet. And you explained to me how the internet's now like the new resume, and how it's important that you have a presence online as well as whatever you're trying to do in life. Having an internet presence is a very important thing, especially if you're trying to get a job or trying to build your own thing or whatever. The internet's very important. So when he explained that to me, and then I finally grew a pair and decided I was going to build my own channel and work on my music and do this as a second part-time job or second full-time job, and hopefully soon. I've been doing this for a whole year, and it's thanks to this guy, Yanis. So I'm not going to say what his YouTube channel is at this point, but once I get to that level, I'm going to give him a big shout out and try to send a bunch of people his way because he's inspired me on a regular basis. And it's people like him and friends like him who help you out in the beginning stages to help you get started, that give you the courage to do things that you wouldn't normally do. And so this is a big thank you to him, and thank you for his even though it was support from a distance, mostly even just going out on coffee things and just sitting there talking about, idealistically the internet and where it could go and what we could do and how we can contribute our part to building our sectors, our different sectors of the internet. Just even having conversations about that was really, I'm thankful for that. And having friends like that in your life who inspire you to continue to push yourself to be a better professionally or better personally or whatever it is. I'm lucky to have this kid as a friend, so I'm thankful for that. So for those of you who haven't done so already, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to build. Help me build this channel. That's the only thing I can say is because I can't do it alone. So again, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help, we can do it more quickly. Love you. Bye. Happy May 2nd. It's almost Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo.